In case if you want two-step challenge funding program with no time limit and you are confused about which Propfirm to go with, then this video is for you, where I will be comparing their features, their rules and pricings side by side. Namaskar to all traders and welcome. Today in this video I'll be making a comparison of 4 Propfirms which provides no time limit and two-step challenge program. Before moving ahead, if you have not subscribed the channel yet, then kindly consider subscribing the channel and like this video, and do let me know in the comment section which Propfirm you want in our next video. Before moving to the comparison, let's look at the similarities that they provide. First is no time limit, which is available in all 4 Propfirms which I am going to make the comparison. And second is news trading is allowed in all 4 Propfirms. Third is weekend holding is allowed in all 4 Propfirms. And fourth is expert advisor is allowed. However, the expert advisor which exploits the demo environment, those kind of expert advisor are not allowed, like arbitrage trading, high frequency trading, like that. Number 4 is copy trading is allowed. However, the public copy trading is not allowed. Now let's look at the comparison. I have considered various factors while making a comparison. Let me keep all these 4 Propfirms side by side. So first factor is profit target. The profit target in FUNDEDNEXT phase 1 is 8% and phase 2 is 5%. In FINOTIVE, the profit target in phase 1 is 7.5% and in phase 2 it is 5%. And in MyFundedFX, the profit target is 8% in phase 1 and phase 2 the profit target is 5%. In a SMARTPROP trader, in phase 1 the profit target is 7% and in phase 2 the profit target is 5%. Next is daily drawdown. The daily drawdown is 5% in case of FUNDEDNEXT. In case of FINOTIVE funding as well, it is 5%, and in MyFundedFX as well, it is 5%. And in a SMARTPROP trader, it is 4% daily drawdown. Now maximum drawdown, which is fixed and static in all 4 Propfirms, it is 10% in FUNDEDNEXT, and in FINOTIVE it is 10% again, and in MyFundedFX it is 8%, and in SMARTPROP trader it is 8%. Now if we look at the risk to reward expectation, which will tell us how tough or easy the challenge will be. In case of FUNDEDNEXT, if we add the profit target that they are expecting, 8 plus 5 divided by the drawdown which they are allowing, then the ratio comes 1:1.3. And in case of FINOTIVE funding, it is coming 1:1.25. And in MyFundedFX, similarly 8 plus 5 divided by 8, it comes 1:1.625. And in SMARTPROP trader, 1:1.5. From here we can conclude that the easiest challenge is of FINOTIVE funding and the toughest challenge is of MyFundedFX. However, there are different factors as well which need to be considered while making a decision. Next is drawdown type. In FUNDEDNEXT it is balance based, in FINOTIVE it is equity based, and in MyFundedFX it is equity based, and in a SMARTPROP trader as well it is equity based. Next is minimum trading days. In FUNDEDNEXT it is 5 days of minimum trading days must be there, and in FINOTIVE funding it is 0. MyFundedFX it is 0, and in the SMARTPROP trader it is 0. Leverage is 1:100 in FUNDEDNEXT, and in FINOTIVE funding it is up to 1:400. It starts from 1:100 at the beginning and it can reach up to 1:400. In MyFundedFX it is 1:100, and in a SMARTPROP trader it is 1:100. The commission is $3 per lot in case of FUNDEDNEXT. And in FINOTIVE funding it is $4 per lot on funded account, and in MyFundedFX it is $5 in 8cap broker and in $7 in Think Market broker, and in a SMARTPROP trader it is $6 per lot. The trading platform is MT4 and MT5, both will be available in case of FUNDEDNEXT, and in FINOTIVE funding only MT5 will be available, and in MyFundedFX it is MT4 and MT5 both, and in SMARTPROP trader as well it is MT4 and MT5 both. The broker is 8cap Incento Growth Next in case of FUNDEDNEXT, In case of FINOTIVE funding, they don't have a broker, they use their own server, that is FINOTIVE market, known as FINOTIVE market. And in my funded FX, it is 8 cap or thick market, you can choose from these two. And in SMARTPROP trader, it is 8 cap broker. Stop loss, requirement of stop loss. In case of FUNDEDNEXT, there is no requirement, it is not mandatory. Whereas in FINOTIVE funding, it is mandatory, you have to use the stop loss. And in my funded FX, it's not required, and in SMARTPROP trader, it is not required. The profit is split in FUNDEDNEXT is 90% up to 90%, and in FINOTIVE it is from 75 to 95%. At the beginning you get 75%, with scaling up your account your profit split can reach up to 95%. And in my funded FX it is 80%. In SMARTPROP trader it is up to 90%. Now let's look at their scaling plan and requirement. In FUNDEDNEXT, if you made a profit of at least 10% in 4 consecutive months and you have received 2 payouts during that time, then they will increase your capital size by 40% every time you meet this criteria, up to a maximum capital of $4 million. And in FINOTIVE funding, they have a scaling plan based on the phase wise. Every phase have a different target and every phase have different account size. They don't have any time limit for that. So like whenever you achieve their target, you can scale up your account up to a maximum capital of $1.6 million. And in my funded FX, the profit target is 12%. In order to scale up your account, you have to gain at least 12% of profit in 3 months. Then they will increase your capital size by 25% up to a maximum capital of $1.5 million. And in SMARTPROP trader, in case if you have at least a profit of 2% or more than that within 3 consecutive months, then they will increase your account size by 25% every time you hit that. And with scaling, not only that, with scaling they increase your maximum drawdown as well. Every time you scale up your account, they are going to increase your drawdown by 2%. Up to a maximum of 28%. Your drawdown can be increased up to a maximum of 28% in this SMARTPROP trader. And the maximum capital that can be scaled up is $2.5 million. So for this, SMARTPROP trader is much better compared to all other prop firms in case of scaling up. Last but not the least, that is fees, which is refundable in all 4 prop firms. So for example, you are applying a $100,000 account. In FUNDEDNEXT, you will need to pay $519, and in FINOTIVE, you will need to pay $500, and in my funded FX, you will need to pay $500, and in SMARTPROP trader, you will need to pay $467. Alright traders, this is it for the comparison. In case if you find suitable any of this prop firm, then you can go ahead and apply for the funding. All of them are consistent in giving payouts till now. And in case if you want a discount or any latest promotion, then you can always check the description. Jamtson FX closing the comparison between 4 prop firms which provides no time limit feature. Thank you.